am Clotilde, daughter of the Burgundian royal house, and wife to Clovis I, the king of the Franks. My life began in tumult and tragedy, yet through faith and perseverance, I have witnessed the rise of a unified Frankish kingdom under my husband's reign. Let me recount my story. Born in 475, I grew up in the shadow of my father Chilperic II's court. We were a people of Burgundy, proud and strong, yet fractured by internal strife and external threats. My early years were marked by the treachery of my uncle Gundobad, who, consumed by his ambition, murdered my father and mother. My sister and I were spared but lived as pawns in his schemes. Despite these hardships, my faith in the one true God, taught to me by my mother, became my solace. In 493, a momentous change altered the course of my life. Word reached me that Clovis, the ambitious and formidable king of the Franks, sought my hand in marriage. The Franks were a pagan people, worshipping their gods of war and nature, but I saw this union as more than political alliance. It was an opportunity to plant the seed of Christian faith within a kingdom destined for greatness. I accepted his proposal, and our marriage began a new chapter for both the Franks and me. At first, Clovis resisted my faith. He would mock my prayers and ask why my God did not assist him in battle. Yet I remained steadfast, praying that his heart would soften. In time, an extraordinary event unfolded that would change his life forever. During the Battle of Tolbiac in 496, Clovis faced near certain defeat. Desperate and humbled, he called upon my God, vowing to convert if victory was granted. His prayers were answered, and upon his return, he declared his intent to embrace Christianity. The baptism of Clovis, performed by Saint Remigius in the Grand Cathedral of Reims, was a moment of profound transformation. Clovis's conversion united the Frankish tribes under one faith, strengthening his reign and aligning his kingdom with the growing influence of the Church. It was a triumph not only for him but also for me, as I had long hoped for this day. Together, Clovis and I worked to solidify this new Christian kingdom. I played a role in fostering alliances and guiding the moral fabric of the court. Our union produced children who would carry on Clovis's legacy, though not without challenges. Dynastic rivalries and the ambitions of our successors would later plague the stability we worked so hard to achieve. In our time together, I often reflected on the burdens we carried. Clovis was a man of great strength and ambition, but also of contradictions. His ruthlessness in battle and politics stood in stark contrast to his faith, which called for mercy and justice. As his queen, I sought to temper his harsher tendencies, reminding him of the higher calling to which he had pledged himself. The years passed, and in 511, my beloved Clovis left this world, leaving behind a legacy that reshaped the history of the Franks. His death marked the end of an era, but the foundation of his Christian kingdom endured. For me, it was a bittersweet moment. I mourned my husband deeply but took solace in knowing that his faith had been sincere, his victories monumental, and his reign transformative. Now, as I reflect on my life, I see God's hand in all things. The trials of my youth prepared me for the challenges of queenship. My faith sustained me through the darkest days and guided me to serve as a beacon of light in a world often shadowed by violence and despair. I pray that my story serves as a reminder of the power of faith, the strength of perseverance, and the enduring impact of unity. Thus, I, Clotilde, daughter of Burgundy and queen of the Franks, leave this account for those who seek to understand the triumphs and tribulations of my time. May it inspire and guide those who come after me.